Hello and welcome to another of our firearm reviews done for gunreviewsite.com. Today I'll be doing kind of a little historical oddity for you, a Webley Mark I revolver. These guns were made from about 1885 to 1900, and they were originally chambered in .455 Webley, a kind of a bottle-nosed, fairly underpowered but big bullet revolver cartridge. This one was converted sometime prior on World War II or possibly even World War I to the .45 automatic cartridge, and it fires that via the either the full moon clip or the half moon clip, either one of which you can load in. And all you do to do that is push down on the lever here. That's going to snap up like that. You would either drop the full moon in or two half moon clips to allow you to load it faster and unload it faster as well. It's also done because if you were to drop just a single .45 round in, it would just drop all the way through the cylinder because there's no ridge on the .45 automatic round to stop it in a revolver cylinder. This gun is also kind of odd because if you look, it's kind of hard to see on the back strap here. It has a small N imprint. That meant that this gun was issued to the Royal Navy. And then if you look here on the side, it also has an England stamp, which means that this gun came into the United States sometime after 1968. So between 1885 and 1968, this gun lived in England doing who knows what, where it was, what ship it was on. If it was even on a ship, it may have been issued to the Army anyways because of their shortages of weapons and ammunition in the First World War and in the Second World War, especially shortly after the Dunkirk evacuation, when Britain was basically desperate for any kind of weapons. Old ones were pulled out of storage and issued to frontline troops. So this gun could have been in storage during World War I or in World War II, or it could have been in active service. It is pretty worn here and there, which makes me think this gun did get some usage, but I don't know if that was in its post-military civilian life as somebody's under-the-counter gun. Gun like this is typically available anywhere from $250 to $500 in most instances, depending on condition. This one I think I paid $250 for, which isn't too bad considering the condition and considering that it is the smaller, more easily controlled version of the Webley. You'll find there's a larger version that has a longer 6-inch barrel, and it has more of a different straight up and down, more of a Bisley style grip on it. I don't like the feel of those when firing. I also don't like a lot of those you'll find are in the .38 short caliber, which is a very, very anemic cartridge. It was very popular among the British. They used that cartridge from World War I up until the 80s as a either full service weapon or their sub replacement weapon for frontline troops. The .45s weren't as popular among the British, but these were a very popular weapon with the Canadian troops that fought with the British, and then also, as I said, in their post-military career in the United States, as civilian weapons being in .45 caliber, they were very popular. The other thing I do not know is this one could have also been a conversion for the civilian market. You see very few original .455 Webleys on the market. This one is also double action or single action. You can either pull the trigger to get the hammer back or cock the hammer back on your own. Fairly accurate gun for most closer in distances, which is all this gun is designed for. It's not designed for long distance hunting or target shooting. For all that, it's a very reliable gun as well. There's nothing on this gun that's not steel aside from the grips, and there's nothing that's not ridiculously overbuilt. I don't plan on firing high-powered rounds through it, but I have no doubt that the weapon itself would be capable of handling heavier powder charges. And the other thing to remember is this gun is over 100 years old. It's almost probably 120 years old at this point, and I would trust it more than a lot of guns you would buy today. Again, if you're looking for something a little off the beaten path, but still more than reliable, something you can trust your life to, a good old service weapon from any of the European countries like this is a good choice.